Hey guys, it's Chris from Keller Williams, and today we're talking about Zenlist and how to set up location. It's all about location, right? So let's dive right into it. So when you first pull up Zenlist, if you're logging in for the first time, you won't see any homes in your feed. It'll actually kind of indicate that you need to set up a search. And I can certainly get that started for you, but if you're logging in for the first time and I have not yet set up a search for you, you're going to click on where it says to do so, or go over to the left tab, the little magnifying glass, and click on search. The first thing you're going to see is a map of Chicago. And let's say we're looking in the suburbs, we're going to be looking in Naperville. So a couple ways to do it. And you can access Zenlist, by the way, on your phone or on your desktop computer. And on your phone, it's an app through the Google Play Store or through the Apple Store. All right, so you're going to go towards Naperville. The first couple ways that we can do it is through drawing a boundary. So if you go to the draw menu, the top right of the map there, you can do a circle. Say you just say, I want to be within like 5 miles of downtown Naperville. You draw your circle, that feels about right. And now we can actually check how wide that radius is. So you've created a custom boundary. So go to where it says custom boundary in the top right location. And that was only 3.5 miles. So you can widen out a little bit. You want to be as close to 5 as you can get. That's pretty close. Now at the bottom, you see name. You can actually go in there and change the name. So 5 miles from downtown Naperville. And you can name it. And now it's going to appear up here in your search under locations, that special boundary. All right, so let's get rid of that and try something different. Another way to do it is with a rectangle or a square. Some people are going to commute to the city. So they maybe need to be near the highways. So let's say you want to be close to I-88. You like that area. So you could take the rectangle tool. And you could sort of just follow I-88. And if you create that little area, now you're going to be pretty close to I-88. And again, you can go in and name that boundary, whatever you want to call it. Let's do a custom boundary with even a custom shape. So let's say there's a couple of neighborhoods that you want to be in, and but you don't want to be on this side of the street. You only want to be in these couple neighborhoods. Well, you go back up to that draw menu, and you can choose this shape, a little triangle with the dots on the outside. In this, you can create a custom shape. So let's say you want to follow this road here, and this road down here is going to be your boundary. And you just take it all the way up, and I guess I kind of cut it off a little early there. But anyway, you connect the shapes, right? Now you've created your own special little boundary in this neighborhood or neighborhoods or however you want to call it, okay? So now, there's other ways to do it. We don't just have to use drawings or shapes. Maybe you just want to go by the name. So let's say, again, you're looking in Naperville. If you type in Naperville, it's going to show you search results for everything that can be searched that starts with the word Naperville or has the word Naperville in it. So the first thing you see is place. Well, that's the city. So you could click on that, and it's going to show you a map of all of Naperville. You can look at homes in all of Naperville. Well, let's go back. And if you notice, there were more search results underneath that related to Naperville. So the first one after that is school district, and it says Naperville Community Unit School District 203. So that's School District 203. For those of you who are familiar with Naperville, you know that there's also School District 204. So why isn't that there? Well, it's simple because you typed in the word Naperville, and the word Naperville is not in the name of School District 204. School District 204 is actually called Indian Prairie School District. So if you look that up, you'll see right there, Indian Prairie Community Unit School District 204. So if we go back to Naperville, it shows you 203 because, again, Naperville's in the name. And then below, it'll actually show you the high schools that start with the word Naperville. So you can look at just in those school districts. So if your child goes to, say, Naperville North and you want to move, but you don't want them to have to leave Naperville North High School for the rest of their time there, you can just select on that, and it's going to show you just the boundaries for Naperville North. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. And now I'm going to give you a little bit of a hack here. So let's say you want to do something that's maybe a little bit outside the box, okay? You don't necessarily want just only Naperville. Maybe you want to be in 204, District 204, okay? But you're looking at District 204 in Aurora. So if you type in Aurora, it's the neighboring city to Naperville, but it's a big city, and it actually has multiple school districts. So if you just type in Aurora, it's going to show you the whole school, the whole city boundary, and you want more specific than that. You want only the parts of Aurora that go to District 204. So you typed in Aurora. Now you're going to type in 204. You pull up District 204, and you're going to see that it's going to have both map areas highlighted on the screen. Then you want to click on where it says Aurora, and you'll see it says one overlapping boundary. You click that, it says narrow search results to just the overlap of Aurora and Indian Prairie District 204. When you select it, it shows you now that this area is highlighted. If you say next, it says non-overlapping boundary areas will be removed. Next again, and you can again give it a special name, Aurora 204. And now you see it remove the other areas, and on the map is only the areas of Aurora that go to District 204. So there's so much customization you can do, and there's a ton more besides just location, but that's what I wanted to focus on today. If you have more questions about how to do this, about how to operate Zenlist, call me or text me at 708-404-0698. If you're not yet signed up on Zenlist, go right now to zenlistchicagoland.com, zenlistchicagoland.com, and we'll get you set up so you can start searching today.